Hi, this is Mzbomey, and I'm just popping my head in to say hi and be able to put a name with a face, and also to thank all of the subscribers for my tube, which is pretty amazing. I do try to answer all of the questions or comments that do come in, and it does take me a little time, so please be patient with me. Unlike Eric, who has all damn day to sit around and do that, I don't. So anyways, tonight is going to be turkey tetrazzini, and I'm going to show you how to make that right now. Okay, our ingredients are 2 cups of turkey, and you just chop that into whatever size cubes that you'd like. 1/4 cup of flour, 2 cups of shredded mozzarella. You're going to want a cup of half and half, and a cup of chicken broth. Also some pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and oregano, and 1 stick of butter that you're going to cut in half. You're going to use the first half right away, the second half later on down the road. So to get started, this is kind of different because tonight I'm not using the stove. This is a recipe that is done in the microwave. It's pretty simple, it's pretty quick. It takes about 30 minutes from start to finish. The first step is going to be to put your butter in a casserole, 2-quart casserole. Pop that in the microwave and get the butter melted first. I'll also put the recipe on my page too, so that you can try it if you like. I know I gave it to some of the gals at work, and they seem to really like it. One other thing that I was going to mention, instead of using the turkey, because I know some people are vegetarians, much like my oldest stepdaughter, you can substitute either mushrooms or peas. Either one of them work really well in place of the turkey. It should just be just about melted. Okay, I'm just gonna stir that up to finish melting the rest. So the next thing that you're going to want to add is your 1/4 cup of flour. That just goes right in there like so. Add some ground pepper. Again, the spices vary to taste, so it depends, you know, how much or how little that you want. Some onion powder. Some garlic powder. And some oregano. Kind of blend this in a little bit into my butter, and then what I'm going to go ahead and do now is add the chicken broth, which is 1 cup, and we're going to add a cup of the half and half. And what I'm going to do is just kind of stir this all together. When you go to put this into the microwave, you don't cook this on high, you cook it on 70 rather than 100. And you want to do this for about 8 to 9 minutes. So once we've got everything all together in our dish, I'm just going to go ahead and pop this in the microwave for about 8.5 minutes. Power level is going to be 70, and start and let that cook. And then every few minutes you want to just check on your sauce and make sure that it's doing okay. Make sure to stir it from time to time. I also go ahead and get while we are waiting for that to cook. I do want to say that I went and checked out some of the other people's channels that have subscribed to me, and some people have some pretty cool stuff on their channels. That going. And you're also going to need 1 pack of noodles. I recommend the fettuccine or something a little bit wider than the spaghetti noodle. It just works out better. I think I've been drinking or something. I don't even have it on the stove right away. Just gonna open this up and check on it. Give it a stir. Just keep going. I like this dish because it's pretty easy to make. It's very simple. It's done in the microwave. So anybody can do it. And like I said, everybody that I give the recipe to and tried it, they've really liked it. And I don't just do pasta dishes. I do have other dishes that I will share with you in the future. I know I'm probably gonna get sick of. Oh my God, here she's doing another pasta again. Eee. This is about halfway through, so I'm going to just take it out and give it a stir, because some of it likes to kind of settle on the bottom, so you'll want to make sure to mix everything together fairly well. Stir that again. Okay, well this is finishing to cook. We'll take just a slight break here and I'll be back and show you how to get the rest of this incorporated into your casserole dish and show you the final presentation. Okay, back to start the rest of the process here. I should mention that the turkey breast that I used is like those genuine turkeys that you can get at your grocery store or market or whatever the hell you want to call it. The sauce is now done. I'm just giving it a stir and you can see that it's thickened up a little bit since it's had time to do that. I like to use the whisk to kind of break everything up. So now what we're going to do is combine the rest of this, and then it's got to go into the microwave one more time to cook. So I'm just going to take and put my noodles in here a little bit at a time, because you're going to have to kind of gauge it, like how much you want noodles to sauce. Just kind of give that a stir, get everything kind of coated. Stir too, get the rest of it kind of coated. Every time I make this and it makes that, like, you know, that gushy noise, it kind of reminds me of something gross out of a horror film, like somebody like chopping on a brain or a body part. I know, disgusting. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just put some of my turkey in. Once again, I'm only putting in a little bit at a time because I want to make sure that everything gets coated with the sauce. This is pre-cooked turkey, by the way. And once you think you have enough of that in there and you got everything kind of coated really well, I'll add a couple more pieces. Give that a stir. Make sure everything's all in there together. And now I like to use a little bit more butter. I cut these up into little pieces, as you can see, and just kind of put them in there throughout your casserole dish. I think it's just kind of nice. It adds a little flavor. Not the most low-calorie meal that I've ever made or eaten, but it is good. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and add some mozzarella cheese and sprinkle this on the top. This is about 2 cups worth of mozzarella cheese, shredded. Sure that it just gets kind of all around there and everything's kind of covered up. And then the last step is going to be putting this back into the microwave. Get your fingers out of there, damn it. You're just like kids.
Production crew's gotta eat too.
Oh, the production crew's gotta eat too. Oh, I see how that is. Okay then. Alright, so I got this all together like so. I'm hoping that you can see this over the stove. Now at this point in time, you want to go ahead and cover this. You want to put this back in the microwave for about 5 to 6 minutes. I usually go about 6 minutes just because you got cheese on there and it's going to take a little extra time to melt. And once again, you're going to do it on power level 70, not high. Okay, that pretty much is the last step. Like I said, it's pretty easy to do. It's not a whole ton of ingredients, which I really like, not having a lot of ingredients. It's pretty simple. Alright, I'm going to just continue to let that cook and I'll be back in about 5 minutes or so and then we'll see the end result. Okay, my 6 minutes are up. This is my turkey tetrazzini. As you can see, everything melted nicely. Got the mozzarella, the butter, the noodles, the turkey. Everything's ready to rock and roll. I suggest that you let this rest for a couple of minutes before going ahead and serving it. Otherwise, it is all done. I will put a picture of the final product on my page as well. So this is Mzbomey saying good night and good eats.